to Whose Line Is It Anyway, the improvisation show where comedy is king. But unfortunately, the Constitution is Republican, and we feature tonight, after Marjorie, the second most famous member of the Proops family and Whose Line regular Greg Proops. Then at best, the second cleverest priest in the comedy series Father Ted, stand-up comedian and Whose Line newcomer Ardal O'Hanlon. And then from the second largest country in the world, Canada's own monster Mirthmeister, Colin Mochrie. And last but not second least, the funniest member of the Stiles family, after Nobby, Ryan Stiles. There we go. Okay, well, it's going well so far. Let's see if we can spoil it by playing a game of film and theatre styles, an old favourite with Greg and Ardal. Come on down. Give them a scene to improvise in just a moment. First of all, can anyone here suggest some favourite film styles or theatre styles for them to break into?
Japanese horror.
Japanese horror, yes.
Stalk.
ER. You were just spelling out for a minute. What was the stalk one?
Slash and stalk.
Slash and stalk. I can't tell it from mutter, I'm afraid. Any more?
Laurel and Hardy.
Laurel and Hardy and Centrinians. That should sort out Greg. Centrinians. The Laurel and Hardy, maybe. Oh, so your scene is, Greg, you're the fireman confronting the owner of a skyscraper in a sort of, Towering Inferno style situation. So you're the fire chief, there's the owner, it's all going up in flames, away you go.
Okay, Mr. A.
Yep.
Listen, my skyscraper's on fire.
This your skyscraper?
Yeah, that one there.
It's burning.
I know. Can you do something about it?
I could, except I'm going to take this time to tell you you shouldn't have used cheap building material. It's the cheap building material and subcode wiring that are causing this conflagration to light my buttocks on fire.
Look at the profits I made by building that with cheap material.
Yeah, if you hadn't just thought of the profits, there wouldn't be people jumping out and hitting the ground right now.
ER. What? Emergency room.
Oh, let's cure them then.
You're the sexy one. Clearly, you're the one with the talent. Here.
Okay, I'll tell you what, we'll make them better, but let's make love first.
All right.
I love you men in uniform.
You can't hear the buzzer, it's the passion.
Yes. Yeah, you men, you only think with one part of your body, don't you? Slash and stalk.
Sorry.
You know, putting this axe in my head is going to cost you dearly when I come before the city council.
Ooh, I better think of something. I'll just kill all the councillors then.
Okay, let's try a bit of science fiction.
This fire, it began in such a strange way, mister.
Yes, it did. On my planet, we don't call it fire. We call it... You have put an axe in my head. Is this an act of aggression?
No, it's our way of greeting you.
Then, hello.
Okay, thank you very much. That's in there. Thank you. Really good. I need hardly say who won that game, but that's what I'm paid for, so I will. As we go on to a game called Whose Line, this is for Colin and Ryan, and if they come over here, I'm going to give them some lines. That's for Ryan, if you give this to Ryan. And the simple thing they have to do here is just pull these out from time to time and incorporate the lines into the improvisation, which is, Ryan, you're teaching Colin, and he is just 10 minutes away from his debut as a ballet dancer. Okay? We like to make these scenes as believable as possible, and use those lines, away you go. Plie, plie, plie.
Look, I'm so ready. I'm a little bit worried about you. You've put on a lot of weight in the last year.
I've been depressed.
Really?
But I remember the first rule you told me when I first came to ballet class. I was brought up by monkeys.
Yes. They are so graceful, the way they swing from tree to tree. The monkey is the symbol of the dance. I'll always remember something my ballet teacher told me when I first started in the theater. He said, "Now you know my plan. I'm going to have to kill you." Yes, I got him first.
Oh,
it into dance.
And then he died.
Now, the crowd,
Yes.
when they're out there,
Yes.
they will yell, they will taunt you. They will say things to you that you wish they had never said.
Well, if they say that, I will look them straight in their beady little eyes and I will shout to them, "Hey, smell this!"
No. You save the cheeks for the dance of love.
Oh, there's so much to remember.
Yes, there is. The dance is not a simple thing.
No.
It's very complicated. Yes.
Where are you from exactly?
Canada. I'm sorry, I'm from Canada, but it sounds much better when I say this.
You're right.
And you will dance so well tonight. And
Very
tomorrow.
frightened. I need some words. Some words that will get me through the performance.
You don't need words, you need courage. For tomorrow, you will know you are the best dancer ever.
How?
When you get up in the morning and read the reviews in the paper. Has this been inserted correctly?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Well, Ryan, you were quite good, but Colin, you made Darcy Bustle just weep to see that. This is for all 4 contestants, but features mainly Greg Proops as somebody appearing on a Let's Make a Date kind of program where he has to work out who he wants to go out with. But the people on the screen are the 3 others, but they've each been allocated an identity. And the idea of this is that Greg has to work out who they are just from the questions, answers, and possibly a bit of a reaction from the rest of us. So take it away, Mr. P.
Contestant number 1. I heart poetry, and I dig romance. If you were gonna give me a romantic poem that would sweep me off my feet, what would you say?
I don't know if I'd give you a poem as much as an ode, or maybe a sonnet, or maybe just some prose, or maybe just a load of words stuck together.
Okay. Contestant number 2.
What took you so long?
No.
What took you so long? I've been waiting here. Why didn't you ask me first?
What would you say to me to sweep me off my feet?
Look at me! Look at me! Look at me! I'll sweep you off your feet, but just look at me! Look!
Okay, I'm looking. Number 3.
What?
What would you say? What would you say to me? What kind of romance language would you use with me?
I would say, this is all your fault, you bastard!
All right.
I'm waiting!
Okay. I like driving around and looking at things. Where would you show me on our first date, contestant number 1?
Playground. I just would. And
Playground?
yeah.
Okay, thank you. Number 2, are you ready? Okay.
What took you so long?
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
Where would you drive me to?
Somewhere where it would just be me and you. Where there was nothing else around, just me. Just me! Look at me! Don't ask any more questions, you don't have to.
Oh, okay.
I'll answer everything.
All right.
Look at me.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Number 3. Where would you drive me to?
I drive somewhere where we get lots of drugs. Give me some drugs! You bastard!
Okay, come on. Come on.
Number 1 is Shakespeare, the gym director.
Oh, so close I can't give it to you. He's
Ben Jonson.
He's more of a human thesaurus, but you're so close you fail. And so what about Colin?
Number 2, a complete ego maniac.
Yes, that'll do. Yes,
Monomaniacal.
desperate for attention. That's it. And what is happening to Ryan?
He's a pregnant woman.
And he's giving birth. Well done. Yes, well, well, that wasn't bad. You get 2 out of 3, so you get 2 points for that, and 3 deducted. As we go on to